crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Adoree Jackson on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Throwing on first down is Carr. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Matt Ioannidis in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hey, 7:34.
Carr now to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 54 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. To throw his Carr. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry.
Well, just say something.
Number 8 on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
That's the guy quiet.
Extra point, hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He ain't doing nothing, man. Shut his bitch ass down.
At the 28-yard line.
You hear me? Just down.
There on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
I got my little 7-9 lead back. You know what I'm saying? We back when we left off. A little better.
And move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking
Hey,
a deep
hard
sigh
out
of
there.
relief right now.
I just love that color set.
29.
They begin with Henry, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
29. 29.
On second down, here's Carr. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just
getting out of the backfield.
get some.
If you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot,
Kick your little word like that.
he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction.
Going out like a sucker.
Then he comes back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Carr to throw on second down.
One thing to keep in mind,
Oh, I'm glad you did that as a pick. All the way. I tried you. I just had it in my phone. I'm like, I'm just trying this motherfucker.
Does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half and some of these shorter gains.
I want that momentum I had last game for your old shit leg down.
They'll come up now against a
Trip
3rd
down
and
that.
6. Throwing now is Carr. Going underneath for Lewis.
Oh, we can go for it. Is it 4th and 2? Ah, it's 4th and 3.
Call it a gain
Bullshit.
of 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach.
Man, just again, that ass whoop.
Well, you had the punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say.
Even knocking the leg out, but came out, scored 7 again.
To throw on second down is Smith. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien.
Come on, Jess. You gotta know me better than that, bro. Said like Jess, is he gonna take this man? He's gonna take this ass up like a man, bro.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard
I'm like Killer.
chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school. I can do this. Until it
I
becomes
don't like taking your ass up like a man. So,
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll give him 8 on the play.
Nah, fuck
and
with
that'll
you, Killer.
make it second down.
You not fuck with you.
To throw, it's Carr.
You dropped it.
And incomplete
Drop it.
there. A nice
Come on,
hit.
bro.
Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Lewis has the first down and then some. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Dion Lewis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Out out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive
Just
first half
out
to
the
get
jungle.
Smith now to throw on second down. Buying time to his left.
Oh, shit.
He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
See, that's why I blitz, because you get a nigga all day to throw, he can do some bullshit.
And move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now Smith, airing one out for Crowder. And this is caught at the 20. A big play, Smith to Crowder, 46 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense, and you and I both know.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Third and long, it's Smith. On the catch, it's Crowder. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a
like a low
down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets them 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a handoff to
shit, face mask. Face mask, we'll take that.
Mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get them a first down. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
No yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was DeShazer Everett that time who got a hand in to break it up.
sure that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Throwing his car on third down. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Delaney Walker in the game.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Carr now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Now Carr.
Ah, come on.
This is one that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
That should have been better.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Smith. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. To throw on second down. Smith forced out to his left. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans.
What?
So he went out of the
Oh my God, they just cheated me.
And what often happens is when they get outside,
They cheated him actually. He threw the ball backwards.
Try and complete a pass, but when they try to make a play, they're going to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
Back to throw, Smith. A deep ball for Dotson.
That's fucking underestimated. That was a...
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there. Smith to Dotson. 52 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Just get out the jungle. This real far from my phone. That's your fumble. Watch your fumble. Watch your
Here's
fumble.
Smith now on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Get out of here, Jess. Jess is weak as hell, man. I'm tired of this
and
man.
this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
I go hard in the
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. We got to feel pretty good about that one.
I said, ah.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Matt Ioannidis in there to sack him. And that is 10 for him now on the year. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Carr. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jonathan Allen in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Here's Brett Kern now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. Crowder now to return. Nifty move. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Airing one out for Crowder. That's caught inside the 20. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years, our team seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Smith looking to throw on second down. And Reed with it over the middle. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll sneak into Smith. For the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
That's what you get for doing that weak-ass fucking shit.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now another timeout here called by the Titans as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And Hopkins' kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he?
Fatty just scored against the Panthers. Okay.
Late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
You know you get 8, bro. You get 8 times.
On first down,
going
deep here for Taylor. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Carr. being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
I'm gonna try some different shit on Jess. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Killer.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Play action. Now it's Carr. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. As his guys are in for 6. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Shit.
And they'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now it's Smith. Johnson with a grab over the middle. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
All right,
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Rebel time, man.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question, and he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where, in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways.
I laughed at it.
Multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into
What's Marcus, bro? Marcus Jr.?
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
I haven't seen him in a minute either. Yeah, I want to see that.
Looking sideline, incomplete. It was DeShazer Everett that time who got a hand in to break it up.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
I feel good, though.
The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Well, look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Carr now on first down. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
Man, I'm surprised they dropped a lot of tip picks.
Playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game.
Hey, Marco beat the shit out of Steele. That ain't even
But there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively.
You can't just beat the shit out of Steele.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And this has been a familiar sight
Steele
all
no
afternoon
mercy.
as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, wow, what's up?
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. On play action. Now Carr sliding out of the pocket. Going deep here for Taylor. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field
board
now as they will send this one away.
I'd rather go 5.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Redskins now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little
like this passing
cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally.
A lot of money to be made in some
be
days.
loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
That's an easy pick right there.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I like that little play.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence.
Packers is 12-2 out there.
Put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, that's the game I'll be talking about.
Safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Got his man complete over
See me smacking the bait.
That's Richardson. That's good for a Redskin first down. Richardson on the reception from Smith.
I hit you in the
came
bait.
together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Smith now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Smith. Airing one out for Crowder. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Baby. What you know about that? Oh, baby, come here.
They find some open field here. Shifts by him at the 25. And he's going to get this one all the way up to the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just take care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Carr to throw on second down. Dancing to his left. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Carr going to throw. Dumps it off to Lewis. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
6-18.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Never gonna get my spin. Niggas don't even come here to ball. Niggas just come to do the spin and dip.
Fuck it, can't find it.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Man, niggas real shit, bro. There's like 100 niggas in here, and there's one game going on.
Working from the gun.
Everybody's standing by the wheel. Niggas getting a little spin and getting the fuck out of here.
And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down.
Marco one
They've
getting
been
the
very
40.
good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Get the fuck out, man.
Operating from the gun.
Why I couldn't do that?
Throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
No, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3?
Hey, Bird.
Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find
I handled that for you, bro.
Get you 6?
One love.
One love, B.
It's 30-6 right now. The 3rd, Jesse's getting his ass handed to him. Tremendously.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner.
Not only that, you know what I'm saying, I'm handling him. I'm whooping his ass. Hey, this is the last game. Last time I played this man, I whooped his ass.
Robert tomorrow. On
second down. Here's Smith. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Smith. Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now Smith. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. On 2nd down, here's Carr. And Davis has it over the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he fires one, but
Marco wasn't playing. Hey, Marco, can I go for him in 4th quarter?
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
That's just plain disrespect.
Sides, no flag.
He probably already mad.
And forces 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
You sound like you under the water, man.
They run it here with Thompson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided
Marco,
to start this drive.
You seen this game, bro? I know you watched some of it.
Ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Yo, man. Just had to get it, bro.
First down, it's Smith.
Yeah, Berg said he wanted just handled, too.
To the left, it's complete to Dodson. And he gets this inside the 35.
Boy, I had to blow Jess and Quinny man out today. They both had to get a whooping.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a
2-6. They cheated me.
To me, 300 yards still signifies.
And now here's a
he threw another one, too.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 hits
Adoree Jackson's my
and this
nigga,
week
man.
after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears.
He said, oh. Marco, look at that play, please. Please look at that play.
The offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the
type of shit is happening in your league, man.
That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
6-18.
In his own end zone, it's Carr. Flushed out right.
Ah!
He'll let this go deep right
That's a
side.
safety, ain't it?
And that's going to wind do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Hey, man. I'm about to just run the ace play on this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Run the ace play on Jess. Like, what has he stopped?
On third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is
if he blitzes me, though, it's going to be a safety. But fuck it.
To throw from his end zone. Carr. Open man.
Ah, that was a touchdown. Hey, his defender has been on ass shit all day.
That one goes for 24 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball.
Yeah, it fixed it. I know. But it'll work too. It's still a play. It works. You feel me, Marco?
Deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was
the way I'm throwing the ball, he just can't pick me off. I know I'm frustrating him.
Quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure
you're taking
right
there.
The lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
He said,
the
shoot a 3 and get
down.
right back.
They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Carr. Incomplete.
Cocaine,
he had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it.
Rich.
But it's now 4th down.
Marco wanna be like Michael.
Man, that was close.
Be
the opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Young Jesse. Hey.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shower. We'll finish it after this.
Shit.
Trying to shake off the interception for the last drive.
I got just scared to throw the ball. Hey, he got that nigga shook. He got that nigga shook. Hey, I want Just in here, man.
And that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Gotta assume this defense
Boo
will be
me.
charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Hey, Quinn said, I'll leave. Hey, Quinn said, I'll leave.
Snap for Smith.
Hey.
And Reed with it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45.
No, this nigga Killer said, he said, hey man, be quiet, I'm trying to hear something. He said, nigga, I'm about to talk. He said, you can leave. He said, I'll kick you out the party. He said, I'll leave. I was already whooping his ass, so I said, he must be losing.
Because now these players are really for next week.
Oh shit, he finally got a touchdown.
And that's Crowder for the Redskins touchdown.
This nigga finally got a touchdown. You will just bum. That's what you is, just bum 21, nigga. That's what you always been. You a has been. Oh shit, good pass. Just. Yo, Just was. I don't know what happened. He was kind of nice in this one.
Definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
Hey. That man was for the weak niggas. Niggas like Killer was going to the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't make sense.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one.
Now you see Killer in this season, and, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense. Okay, sorry, no. I'm fucking with G-Killer, boy.
Carr gonna look to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 20.
I know, see, I ain't see all that now, and I was like, oh, fresh. I'm just getting everybody fresh now. Who knows? Who knows? Make you fatty get a couple Super Bowls, you know what I'm saying? 3 in a row.
Let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Yeah, bro. I swear. You don't know who the little sneaky person gonna be. See, I'm the sneaky one.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on
Bro, I'm the sneaky one. I got the Niners. So I'm real sneaky in these playoffs, I'm telling y'all. Nobody expected these Niners to be here. 12 and 2, huh?
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a
I
first
bet,
and
Jess.
goal.
I gotta score another touchdown on you, Jess. Just because. You feel me?
You think you got him stopped
Like,
good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing.
Anytime
you
just
go for
what?
first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything.
He
you
like
didn't have
that
any
little
place to throw the
justice
football. He takes off running and picks it
My
up
nigga
anyway,
Justice.
and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. Now,
Hey, you know what was so funny, bro? I've been playing this shit out of just the whole game. He got one lucky interception. Definitely just gave it to him.
Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one.
We had a good game. I felt like we could have really kicked this edge, but we didn't.
Comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good.
Tyrone Taylor down there should just be that second receiver. I don't know
So
why
for the
he ain't.
Titans, it's a critical win for them.
Yeah, that shit's over, bro.